Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. We're back with another weekly challenge. This one is off the chain. This weekly challenge is in the maximum security map, which is actually pretty cool. I actually really like this map. Have a lot of fun playing it. Ends up being pretty easy when you're doing it in survival, and this weekly challenge is reasonably easy as well. There's a bunch of Unchained that drop, and if you can keep that Unchained meter up as high as possible, you could actually probably do a bit better job than I did in this particular run. I did pretty well. Was able to get the 5-star, and I think it put me in the top 20. But if you keep that Unchained meter up and getting the combos off, you can really get a good score in this one. And trap wise for this one, you get a bunch of the traps which have the limits. So you do get the barricades as well, which don't have any limits. But the rest of the traps are all of the traps that actually have limits on them. Limits, I mean, you only have a certain amount that you can put in any map. And some of them I actually quite like I use them quite a lot. I don't use the overload trap as much. I have upgraded it now and I want to start to use it more. Because it is actually pretty good fun. The negative of it though is that it does disable your ground trap. So if you haven't used it before, try not to put too many ground traps underneath it. It's really good for tiles that have like the grates in this map, because you can't actually place ground traps on that. So anything that has areas where you can't place ground traps but you can place roof traps, the overload trap fits really nicely into those type of areas, and this map's got several of those areas, so it works quite well. Now I normally load up this side quite a bit. The first 4 waves, these 2 doors are the ones you've got to worry about, and then in the final wave, the very left hand door, you need to worry about as well. Now, I have done this weekly challenge with all of the heroes in the past, and nothing's really changed since then. There has been a few updates and things, but the same principle and the kind of guides probably still apply from when we did them last time. So I'll drop links down below if you want to check those out as well. By all means, check those out for the other heroes. Personally, I like Oziel. He's one of my favourite heroes anyway, and he seems to work pretty well in this one for me. And then there's also Blood Spike and Cygnus as well. I'm a big fan of Cygnus, as you guys know. I love my mages, I love my range heroes. Blood Spike I didn't do as well with, but me and Melee don't really get along. It's just not my play style. But if you guys are a fan of the Melee heroes, then Blood Spike is a pretty good one to get in this one as well. So I'm just loading up a few more overload traps and also using the decoys to try and group them underneath the overload traps, so they group up and kind of hang around underneath them for a little bit longer. It works really well for that. That strategy works pretty well. I want to kind of set up a loadout where I focus on the overload traps at some point. Just haven't really got around to it. Haven't really had enough time to play games actually as much as I would like. Back working at the moment, so game time is a lot less, but money coming in is a lot more, which I definitely like. But hopefully I'll be able to get some pretty cool loadouts that I want to still try in this game. I just haven't had a chance, or just haven't had time to get them done yet. Hopefully I will one day. Now, final wave, as I said, this left-hand door is the only one you got to worry about. If you leave those unstable rifts, there's not too much stuff to worry about coming out of those. It just really affects your timing. So if you can destroy them, it'll definitely help with dealing with the time. Time-wise for this run, I did reasonably well. I definitely have room to improve, and there's moments where I didn't keep the Unchained meter going the entire time. But if you want a really quick time and a really high score on this one, try and keep that Unchained meter going for as long as possible and kill stuff as quickly as possible. And we have Max's face there from the decoy, kind of getting in the way of our victory dance. But we did get that 5-star. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I did the commentary later on because I've just been so busy. But I hope you guys still enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Go check out some of my other videos as well that are floating around here on the screen. Hope to catch you all next time in the Rift.